Hey everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video, and today I'm going to show you guys on how to create a simple leopard gecko setup. And recently here I got a pot giant leopard gecko. I believe they're the biggest species of leopard geckos, and here is this enclosure. It's pretty cool and simple, and today I'm just going to show you guys on how to set them up in their enclosure. So guys, the enclosure I'm going to be using is a 2-foot long tank by 50 by 50, and it's a glass tank, and it also has a wonderful background. So guys, here's the equipment that I'm going to be using to set up my gecko's enclosure. Here I have some fake plants, another one here. I also have 2 hides here, one there, a nice water dish there, or a feeding dish, and we also have a nice wooden driftwood piece, and we also have another hide here. So guys, step number 1, you guys should be adding your substrate, and here I have this kind of wooden mold substrate. A lot of people use it for corn snakes or different reptiles. You guys can also use like sand for the clay mix, or you guys can also use like soil, but preferably this is been the best kind of substrate for me to use. And once your guys' substrate is in, you guys should add your hides. Here I'm adding a worm hide, and a worm hide is a hide that has heat inside it, and underneath this hide I have a heat mat, if you can see there. It's around 15 watts, and I also have an electronic thermostat behind my enclosure, so it controls the temperature. Preferably you guys should try to have 3 different hides, so one being a hot hide here, and then I also have a second hide here, which is going to be a cold hide. And a cold hide is useful because if your gecko is maybe too hot and your gecko wants to go and escape from the heat, your gecko can go to the cold hide here or wherever it is in your enclosure. Then you guys should also add a moist hide, but you guys should only have a moist hide if your gecko is going to shed soon. So now I'm going to continue to add my decorations in the enclosure. So here we have our substrate, and here's a water dish, as you can see. Then at the back we have a nice fake plant with our cold hide underneath it. Then on the back you can also see we have a nice wonderful piece of driftwood that goes along like an arc. Then here we have our hot hide with another fake plant on top of it. And if you can tell from the background, this is also a pretty cool background because there's in fact another hide in here, and my new gecko really loves going into this hide here, so this background is also pretty cool. So guys, now I'm just going to give the enclosure a quick mist down. Not too much, but just a good enough of humidity from my gecko, so my gecko can also drink the droplets off of the leaves and stuff. Now I'm going to show you guys my new super giant leopard gecko. So guys, here's my super giant leopard gecko. He's 5 years old, believe it or not, and here he is. He's a pretty big boy, as you can tell, and he has a lot of gorgeous spots. Here is his new enclosure, and hopefully he enjoys it. Now, as you can tell, my gecko is just exploring the enclosure, and I guess he decided to go and check out his worm hide. because of course my gecko loves the heat. And overall, this setup was pretty cool and simple to make. I used not too many things, which is good because you should try to not overcrowd your gecko's tank, because then it won't have enough space to walk around and roam around. So overall, this setup is pretty cool, and I think it looks pretty classy, this enclosure. Also, comment down below for more content you guys want to see, and make sure to share this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.